Hello, beautiful awakening souls. Jason here, wishing you a beautiful, love and joy-filled day, no matter where you're seeing this in time and space. I just wanted to jump on here. I haven't done a video in a few days and get on the Sasquatch stuff because I've promised that a couple times and I just been kind of going slow. I'm like, how do I do this? What do I do? And you know what? I'm just going to get on here and start talking. So, this first video, so my intention is to start today, and I want to try and do at least one video a day and just start sharing my experiences, because I've had a lot of experiences with them going back to 2016. It's 2023 as I'm posting this, and I've learned a lot, and I've seen how my experiences kind of match up to what other people have experienced, and I feel like there's a lot of false information out there, and I'm not that it's intentional or anything. I just think people are misunderstanding their experiences. So yeah, if you like this video, if you're into the Sasquatch stuff, please just like and follow and share this with anybody else you think it might resonate, because I'm gonna drop some truth bombs, and I hope help people to see the Sasquatch people in a different way. So just some basic overall type information. So first thing that I think I'd like to share is they're not a lost monkey that hides in the mountains that's we have trouble finding. That's not what they are at all. They're extremely intelligent. They have profound psychic abilities, and they can be interdimensional. Like, so when I say they can be, I don't necessarily think they're sort of like people. We have psychics and mediums, and while everybody has the potential, some people have it naturally and some people are extremely good at it. So I think they're sort of the same. They have we have some that are sort of more spiritually gifted, and they have some that that aren't. That's kind of been my understanding working with them. Even when I've had experiences when there's been several there, I can tell some of them feel like more like shamanic, and yeah, it's been really interesting. So like I'm gonna now see, now I want to talk about that, but no, I'll get into individual stories as I go. So again, just an overall overview kind of thing. I could talk about this stuff for days. I love it. And also they seem to have like family and tribal structures to their organization. I don't fully understand it, but they do seem to have like their individual families, and then they sort of seem to have like almost like tribes. And it makes me wonder, because I know like there's so many indigenous cultures that are connected to them, and I wonder, if that's how maybe their traditional ways. I think that I'm fairly certain that they were taught a lot by the Sasquatch people maybe centuries ago or whatever. So there's a lot of parallels between that. And what else did I want to say? And the other thing too is, so they are multidimensional. So this is why, you hear, well, this is why they hide so well, like, because they can just blip out so that like we don't see them. And I've experienced them. So I'm speaking from personal experience that I know this to be true. And I'll get to those stories in another video, but so this is why when everybody's like, well, if they're real, why are there no bodies? Why haven't we ever, why is there not one in a zoo? Why have we not shot one? Why don't, all these things. They can go away. They're very, if you think about, like, if you're into extraterrestrials and some of the abilities they have, Sasquatch have a lot of the same abilities. And a big difference between them and humans is, like, where humanity kind of took the route of physical things and, electricity and technology and all these dense things. The Sasquatch people their technology is all nature-based. So they work with the dimensions, they work with nature, they work with the natural energies of the earth. And the things they can see, like some of the experiences I've had, they've actually shared with me their way of seeing energy. And it's insane. The beautiful part with them too is that they want to help us. So it's interesting because they don't really like people like how do I put it? It's sort of like, if you just, you got somebody, if you're a high vibrational person and like you find people in your life where you're like, I just don't want to be around them. That's sort of how they are with us, because we're, they don't want to be around our vibes. They don't want to deal with the BS that most of us have going on. But when you connect with them with an open heart and you're in integrity, and don't try and fool them, because they'll smell you a mile away. They know more about you than you do. But if you're a good person and you want to do good things for the earth, they will work with you and they will teach you. And they have taught me so many things, and they've done so many energy healings on me. The very first like paranormal, well, not the very first, but like when I really started stepping into my journey and, seeking experiences, it was with them. It was the first one. So that'll probably be one of my next videos. But yeah, they very much want to help us, and they want us to grow up, and they consider themselves like our older brothers, our big brothers, our family that, we need to step into the best of what we can be. And they want to help us because they want us to evolve. They want us to take care of the earth, and they would like to be in harmony with us. But there's, oh my God, there's so much I want to go into, and this is like already a 7-minute video. So maybe I'll just wrap it up pretty shortly here. But yeah, there's so much more to them. Oh, and then just the other thing I wanted to say quickly is the fear around them. If you're following this page at all, like you might have seen a few weeks ago, I went to Mount Shasta with my girlfriend. We had an incredible experience there, and we had a lot of connection with the Sasquatch people. And then it just, like, we were both so motivated to start working with them more and connecting with them more. So we were listening to Sasquatch podcasts on the way home, and there's all these stories, and it's all like, so much of it's fear-based. Like, even with communicators and people that have had a lot of experiences with them, and they're telling these stories of, oh, they did this, they did that, and I heard this noise and it was so scary. And so, we don't go into the forest because we don't want them to be angry with us. And I'm like, man, we had those same experiences and it was awesome. But we also had the telepathy. Well, I had the telepathy going on, at least. And when I'm hearing these noises and I'm hearing them talking in my head, they're just like, they're actually trying to get rid of the fear. You shouldn't have fear with them. Unless you're going in there to piss them off, I would suspect that fear is a good thing. But if you're out there seeking a connection with them and a powerful experience, these fear things like, tossing little stones at your tent, and then walking outside your tent, and the noises and the banging rocks together, and the wood knocks and all these things. Like, there's so many people like that, oh, this is something to be afraid of, and it's not. They want us to get over the fear, and they want to work with us on a deeper level and help us, and teach us to evolve and all those things. So anyways, that's the overarching message. Like and follow. We'll get into more detailed stories, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. Bye-bye.